Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to the eastern wing of the Stinkbug Works, that super secret research and development division of Dr. Jet Laboratories, where we sit around all day and we invent things and to make stuff. I haven't posted videos for a couple of days because I've been out perk testing. Now that I have a day free, I thought I'd show you a couple of things. So I'm getting my loosely applied, I'm getting my loosely applied setup finalized. And I can wrap the wire in there so it doesn't pop out. But that's essentially what you're going to get. Receiver back here, so it'll make it real easy to maybe put a dummy flag with the antenna in it. So I have a rudder, a plastic rudder. I have a brass one the same size coming, but this one's kind of cool, and I sort of like the upsweep on it. It gives it sort of a cool look. I don't know if it does anything, but it gives it a cool look. Maybe when it's planing like that, it's level. There you go. I like that. That's a good enough explanation. Of course, I have the linkage in. This little threaded rod connecting these two ball links is a little shorter than I'd like, so I ordered some longer ones. I'll cut some longer ones the right length because there's just not enough meat. There's only like that much in each one of these ball links. And to tell you the truth, once I get this thing centered up and close, I'd like the full length in there, it won't hurt. So here's my planning on this compartment. I am going to put the speed controls in this area. I'm going to try to wrap the power leads around so I can plug into these when they are in that position. So that means they're going to have a 90-degree bend coming back to this. And so that's going to move this really close to here. I can deal with all that. I want this compartment watertight, and these motor leads have to go through that bulkhead. So here's what I've decided to do. Since I'm using XT30 connectors on the batteries, these are also XT30s, but they are three-pronged XT30s. So this side, we'll call that the male connector. The male connector is going to go up real close to that speed control, and the female connector, or is that the male? We're talking about just the plugs. The plugs are the male. Anyway, is going to get epoxied to this bulkhead and then filled in so that it's watertight. Now, here's a couple of little problems I'm having. These have these snap-on protectors, and I want to use those snap-on protectors. The problem is the snap-on protectors only fit 16-gauge wire, and I don't have much 16-gauge wire. Everything I have is much bigger. So I ordered some 16-gauge wires that should be here in 2 to 4 days, they say. But that's my plan. I'm going to put this three-prong plug in that bulkhead right there. Now, I may tilt it off to that side a little bit, to make access a bit easier. We'll see. More about that in a minute. So that's set up. We talked about the rudder. We talked about the rudder linkage. We talked about the batteries. When I was fitting the plug in this side and seeing if it would tilt, I popped this little